I hate cooking, but I like eating.
Yeah. So, cooking for me has always been this really fantastic way to connect to the culture of any language I'm learning. So everywhere we go, I try a new one. And this one I discovered when we were in York, which is this really beautiful town in the north of England. So let us take you on a culinary adventure around the world. We're going to explore 6 different recipes from 5 different countries, from UK sweet treats. British food also gets a bad rap, right? But their desserts are really good, and I used to be quite the sweet tooth, to the hearty flavors of Ukraine.
I brought you a recipe which is very easy one. It's very traditional in our family and in Ukraine as well.
To the vibrant tastes of Brazil.
People from my state are kind of proud about our food. So we make everything like a World Heritage something called right now, but they say that.
And finally, we have a gift for you. It's a PDF with all 6 of the recipes that we're going to talk about today. So if any of them stood out to you, you can try cooking them at home. I would usually say crepes.
Careful to vowel there, you're not saying.
You don't want to say no?
Make you some for breakfast. Oh yeah, boys and girls, citizens of the world, this is Ethan from Real Life English, where every single week it is our mission to take you beyond the classroom to speak English confidently and naturally, to connect to the world, and to use your English as the doorway to your greatest life. Today's topic is near and dear to my heart. Mate reminded us that hopefully we have eaten before this episode, because otherwise we might be drooling all over the microphone.
Could you define the word drooling?
Drooling, it's when you're salivating, like liquid comes out of your mouth or gathers in your mouth because something is provoking your sensations.
Yeah, you could say my mouth's watering, right?
Ooh, yeah. Or you can call something a mouth-watering dish as an adjective.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really nice
More
expression.
literal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if something really looks appetizing, you can say that looks really mouth-watering. And I love this whole concept of combining cooking and language learning, because for me, I've had some experience with this. My example was with French. I got really obsessed with French cooking for a while. So I would have my whole ritual with my French learning, cooking in French, maybe get a nice bottle of French wine to enjoy while cooking the dish and while eating it. And I would create this environment by putting on some French music. I had my playlist that I would listen to while cooking. So I
Fully
feel like I was
immersed.
thrown, exactly, thrown right into a kitchen in Paris. And I think a lot of English learners listen to a lot of music in English already, but maybe if you're learning English, you could try some American dish or some British dish. We'll give you maybe at least an example or two today. And you could have that one specific type of music you listen to while cooking. Like for me, what would come to mind in cooking American food might be some 50s, 60s jazz, like Ella Fitzgerald.
It might not only be music. For example, if you follow some chef, American and British chef, it can be like the actual video of a recipe and you will be following. So I used to do it with Jamie Oliver's videos.
What a great way to live your English.
And the videos were really nice.
I think I myself got into the world of cooking because I had to, when I was 18, moved out of my parents' house, and I just had to learn everything on my own. So I don't know if I know how to make so many like fancy dishes, or fancy recipes, but I know the practical ones, and I think I know how to make them good.
Do you actually remember the first dish you cooked on your own?
I mean, if you ignore stuff like eggs, right, which are it's not a real dish, but omelet, like
Depends, yeah.
yeah, omelet.
It was interesting you said omelet, and I would say, in my accent at least, I would say omelet. So cutting out one of the E's in there.
Omelet.
Yeah.
Just like Hamlet, like the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Hamlet's omelets.
Gotcha.
It is interesting though. It's good that you learn to cook, Izzy, but not everyone takes that independence from home. Like in the States, most of us get kicked out of the house. Not really. We go to university when we're 18. And a lot of people I knew would not take that as an opportunity to learn how to cook. They would just rely on ramen noodle, which, you know, is like that you just throw it in boiling water and then throw it in
Super
the...
popular among students, right?
Yeah. And it's
Here
really...
too.
Or mac and cheese is a very popular go-to snack or meal for Americans.
Mac and cheese, is it like macaroni with cheese? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. That's like super American, that we shorten the macaroni and shorten the and, so it's mac and cheese. Nice catch. But my mom, I think what she did was really brilliant. When we were teenagers, she had me and my brother once a week. Each of us had to choose a dish, a recipe that we wanted to make, and give it to her, and she would, you know, when she went to the store, she would get all the ingredients and everything, and then we had to prepare a meal. Each of us would have to prepare one meal a week. So when I got to university, I already had, you know, some